Let me just say, I didn't want to do a whole episode on my 700th episode. This is not my 700th episode. I've already surpassed it. But that was a goal I made for myself for January, is to get to 700 episodes by the 1st. Today is the 31st. This episode will be out today. This is the episode we did last night on a Stereo app. If you're not on that app, get on that app and follow Hey Greg and follow She Gets a Pod. We bring you guys a show every Wednesday and Saturday night on there. And this show was really fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. But I just wanted to say a special thank you to all of my listeners that have come through on the She Gets It podcast. All of you who have clicked on Radio Public, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Player FM, Pandora, if it's on Pandora already, I think it is. Google, for those of you who have Google, for those of you who had purchased merch, I appreciate you guys so much. This show would not be what it's doing in numbers if you guys were not clicking and listening. Thank you for all your reviews on Apple Podcast app. I do appreciate it. It is appreciated. I do read them. Thank you for hitting me up and following me on Clubhouse, on Instagram, on Twitter. I am not on Facebook, so don't look for me on Facebook. But the real ones know, okay? The real ones are always up to date on Chantal's updates. And thank you guys for continuing to check out the site at www.whoisshan.com. I started this podcast thing because I hated hearing my own voice. Okay? I never left voicemails. You would never hear my voice on my voicemail if you call me. It would be like, boop, okay? So I did this podcasting in 2018 for me. And here we are in 2021. I have surpassed 700 episodes for She Gets It. And I appreciate all of you guys and all of your feedback. And I know a lot of you seeing She Gets It pop up on there to listen to is like your decompression, and I feel so honored to be a part of that for you. I know our lives are not the same, but in a lot of ways our lives are similar. Our mindsets are similar. That's why you're here, and I appreciate you. I hear you, I see you, and I'm grateful for you, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. I could probably put an ad right here for you too, but you gotta hit me up. Your ad could be right here. But back to the show.
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say congratulations on getting to 700, because I already know you have it. So we're here saying that. So shout out to you for that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So you're going to have yourself. Are you going to have some edibles? You're going to have a drink? What are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm not talking about that right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I will wait to hear about that, but I'm very anxious to know exactly what you're going to do.
I'm going to celebrate, Gotta celebrate for me in the clubhouse room.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, I still got my liquor from Thanksgiving in there because I'm not a drinker. So we good.
Oh yeah, so you gonna party it up on a Monday.
Listen, ain't got nowhere to be. Good.
That's what I like to hear. That is the energy that the world needs.
Listen. Well, welcome to Loudmouth Stereo, y'all. We back on our Saturday show. Who am I? I'm Shan from She Gets a Pod, and that is Greg from Young Black and Bothered. We have actual podcasts on podcast platforms, so please look up Young Black and Bothered podcast, and please look up She Gets It podcast. Tonight we got a fun show for y'all, something really easy, something everybody can relate to. Somebody has heard at work, somebody has heard in their home. We talking about things Black people say. Okay? And this is the rule, okay? When you come in here and you want to share a word, you got to share a word, use it in a sentence, and explain what that word means to you, because what that word means to you may not be the same for somebody else. You know,
Mm.
people in the South got a meaning for a word. People in the North got a meaning on the word. East Coast, West Coast got a meaning for the word. So if you're from Cali, I need you in here. If you're from New York, I need you in here. If you're from the Midwest, I need you in here. The South, I need you in here. The Caribbean, I need you in here. Okay?
I want to see because you. Y'all better show
Listen,
up.
I'm trying to be educated because words just be popping up every day. And it's like, what is that?
Yes,
What
indeed.
is
Yeah. Urban Dictionary has gone from being words that Black people use to just any fucking vernacular that anybody decides to create that day. Um, I'm starting to feel like E40 because he be creating words on the cuff, and I think I'm starting to do the same thing. So, shout out to E40 and all his, wordage and shit like that. So, yeah, I want, like Shan said, I want y'all to go ahead and do exactly what she said because she gets it. So, shout
yeah.
out to y'all, and I want to hear it. I want to hear these voicemails.
Okay. So who gonna start this off? Do I start off with a word?
You are starting off first.
Okay. So when a Black person says that thing thangin'
Mm.
in a sentence, damn, did you check out that live? That thing was thangin'. That thing
Yes.
means something is moving, something is doing it right, something is appealing to the eye. It could also be woman's jiggly parts. It can be
Mm-hmm.
in gray sweat. It can be what else could it be? It could be the way the drizzle gravy is flowing on that chicken, that piece of meat, that thing, you know what I'm saying? You pick up a piece of the corner of the macaroni and cheese and it's all connected and pulling that thing. Would you agree or disagree,
Yes.
Chris?
I absolutely agree because that thing be thangin'. Like sometimes you see a young tenderoni and that thing be thangin' in the back. Like that, it's hanging from the back. You can see the cuff from the front. Yeah, thing
Okay,
be. Mm-hmm.
couple.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
All
indeed.
right. We got some
All right.
voicemail. You want to
Go ahead and hit the voicemails.
somebody agree with that thing?
Things Black people say. Mama, is Keisha spending the night?
Oh no. Yeah.
Listen, first of all, Keisha is infamous for being the girl that's always getting in shit. Um, is Keisha spending the night? Could be Keisha been here too long. Why is she still here? Or she ain't got no place to be, or she in my space, or y'all just in here talking and chilling like it ain't 12 o'clock at night and I got school in the morning. You know, Keisha can
Yes,
be there
indeed.
for reasons. Keisha can be there because she with the homeboy that live in the streets that be black in her eye, but she love him though. Keisha could be there for
Mm.
plenty of reasons.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you just never know with Keisha.
Not at all.
On phone now. They be saying on phone now.
Oh, now, yes, that's
Oh no. Oh no. She said oh fo nim. Like nim. Like them
oh.
without the fucking th. Oh fo nim.
Okay, give me an explanation for this. Use this in the sentence. How would you use that in the
So
sentence?
here's the thing. Every time I've heard on phoneme, I think they trying to kill somebody. That's how I feel when I hear the word on
What?
phoneme. That's like it's the equivalent of on God, right? So and that's
Okay.
one that's on my list. But like on phoneme, it's like, yo man, see, I would have fought that nigga, but on phoneme, I can't do it. Like, wait, what? What
Oh,
on phoneme? So yes,
okay.
that's going on the list. That is definitely on the list. Spend a
All
night and
right.
on phone them. This gonna be a long night. Oh Lord, this gonna be a long night.
I'm crossing them off if I got them. Okay, we got some.
All right. My first phrase is I just work here. I
Yes,
just work here. So
yes.
this phrase is directed to people that when you're at work And it's usually coworkers that come up to you and try to make you make some kind of courageous stance, do a whole lot more extra than you supposed to do,
Facts.
especially according to your pay rate.
Yeah.
Just somebody that's looking up to you for some kind of guidance or some kind of boss. Like, no, I just work here. I just work here.
Tell them, Kev. That's a fact.
You know, that's gonna be my shit from now on. I ain't even gonna be at work. I'm gonna just be in Target. They're gonna be like, "Do you know where the milk is?" I just work here. I don't even work there. Just fuck it. I just work here. I don't know.
Oh my God. Have you ever had to say that to somebody?
I say that more now that Kev said something. I be at work and like we on WebEx Teams. They be like, "Hey, how's everything going?" I'm like, "Man, I just work here."
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
shout out to Kev, man. Shout out to Kev.
All right. All right, Greg. Before I get into somebody else's word, give me a word. Give me a phrase.
All right, so mine, I'm gonna start simple. Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah. So the actual word is ambulance. What is it? Ambulance, right?
Nobody
However,
pronounce
I am a person of color, so it is amber slash lamps.
Oh, you
Yes,
better.
there's no yeah.
Mine
My
is
girl named Amber, and what'd you say?
mine is ambulance. AMBALANCE.
Oh, mm-mm. Mine is a girl named Amber, and the lamps that's on her nightstand. Amber lamps. So when I go and say, you know what? I stubbed my toe. Somebody call the amps.
Oh
That right
shit.
there. Shout out to anybody who knows who Amber is, because whoever she buys her lamps from, they got to work for the emergency room. Therefore, shout out to Amber Lamps.
Okay. Okay, this is a peeve of mine before I hit the button to hear these messages.
Mm,
FAUX fur is not fox fur. It's faux fur. Okay? Faux. So when you see that word, say faux. I hate when people pronounce that word wrong. It's
mm,
faux
mm,
fur,
mm.
meaning it ain't real. Okay. I'm gonna play
That
these
is
bubbles.
that is true.
As black people say, do I look like I was born yesterday? Do I got boo boo the fool on my
The
forehead?
beautiful, yes. Boo
Mm,
boo
mm, mm.
the fool. That's a fact.
Oh,
You got another one?
yes, I do. I'll give y'all my first DC term.
Oh
Bama.
shit.
So so in DC, Bama is somebody who can't dress. So you be like, you know what? Bama like shit. That is somebody who cannot dress. They are not fashionable, but it doesn't just have to be a dressing type way. If they say, you know what, they're Bama. If somebody that's ugly, they could be a Bama too. So it's a universal term. It's the equivalent of nigger, but in a less derogatory term. So if you want to use Bama, black people, feel free. Be my guest to use Bama. White people, please don't. That is a word that is sacred, and you cannot take it. So Bama is spelled BA, and yes, someone who cannot dress, but it can mean so much more. So shout out to Bahamas.
They use that word in Florida, so I'm aware of Bama. But if it's an ugly person, they usually, especially a woman that's ugly, they call her a booger wolf.
Mm.
Ugly women are called booger wolves. Okay?
Whoa, my lordy. Oh my God.
When you be like, man, my boy came to the party with this booger wolf looking motherfucker. She was ugly.
Oh,
She was big and she could beat your ass. A booger wolf.
mm.
Okay?
I want to hear what these people got to say. I really got to hear what these people got.
I'm like,
I seen a meme that I shared a while ago, and I just seen it pop on my up on my Facebook memories. But it's the quote: "You better eat all you can because I'm not cooking at the house." Let me repeat that. You better eat all you can because we're not cooking dinner. I'm not cooking at the house. Now this goes for picnics, weddings,
yes.
anything that you pack your family up and go to. and they have free food, the expectation is, and it don't matter how early it is, it could be starting at noon. I am not cooking dinner. You better eat all them damn hamburgers, hot dogs. You better leave this motherfucker holding your stomach like you about to cry and pass out because I'm not cooking.
This is fact.
Yes, yes, that is absacks. Jesus, that just reminds me of my mom. My mom would be, she didn't bring like the aluminum foil and anything when she went to like, to be a cookout or whatever. She would just make sure that people knew that she made her plate before everything started, and she put it in their fridge.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, so Kev, you were spot on.
Hide the plate in the fridge before you go, or make me a bag. Make me a bag.
Yes. No, you real black if you hide like the plate on top of somebody else's fridge, or you put it in like their cabinets and shit when you about to leave.
That's
Mm-mm.
that's out of pocket.
No, they be saying that like on my brother now or on my friends now. On them. That's on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's on their friends. All right, I like that. Shout out to her.
Thangs. I said things before. Let me get my mind right. Thangs, black people say. Bald headed scalawag. What in the hell is a scalawag? Somebody paint me a picture of a scalawag.
Scalawag.
Now, wait, Shan, you have to do this now because I want to know also what the hell is a scallywag?
Okay, let me Google it.
Yeah, is it like Benya Pollywog from that Nickelodeon kids show?
I'm
Like,
done.
is it a Benya? Like, what? Okay, so let's just look up the definition of a scallywag. So, a scallywag is a white Southerner acting in support of the Reconstruction government. You know what? No, that's not. Us black folks, we don't use the Webster version of scallywag.
Lying, no good rascals. Scalawags are not to be trusted. Sometimes they're a little bit cute.
Sometimes they're a little bit cute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That is going in my notes already. Sometimes they are a little bit. So they like medium ugly. So sometimes they are a little bit cute.
The cousin of a boogaloo.
The cousin of a boogaloo. This is going to be a long show, ladies and gentlemen.
Things black people say. The fuck? The fuck?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The word "the" be undercased, and then "fuck" is just like an exclamation point without the exclamation point. Like the fuck? Like wait, okay, I get it. You aggressive, but go ahead. You a little bit aggressive, but go ahead.
AOL chat, I would put DA fuck.
Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. This is going off the Greg and the ambulance thing, and people used to get on me with this all the time. Is sandwich. Sandwich. SANG witch. Now, we want to fool ourselves to say that all black people say sandwich. Sandwich. No, we say sandwich. And it sounds
exactly.
Good.
Yes, it does. Here's the thing. There is no D, and there should be no D in the word sandwich. Like he just said, it is fucking sandwich. Fuck that. Like, the dictionary needs to change that. Whatever Kev said, whatever Kev just said, we're going with that. Talking about sandwich. Nobody, who the fuck carries that letter like that? Sandwich is what it is. Shout out to Kev.
Please make me a sandwich, please.
So another one is you merge. No merge. They saying like you lying or stop lying or don't lie.
Don't.
Oh yeah, I'm writing these down. We're gonna have to wait until the last call. Y'all gonna be boy. Our folks be creating every and anything, and I absolutely love it. Check. You got to throw another one out there.
Another workplace black phrase that I like to use. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Yes.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Now that is a phrase you use when Things are falling down. Things are breaking down. These $1 million CEOs or bosses or whatever, if they want you to pick up the pieces, just go hard for the company, do 200% for the company, whatever it may be. And I'm not a lazy person. I am work all the way. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
I agree. Because that's how I feel every morning. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Why am I here?
Listen, you at a basketball court with a lot of brown melatonin, melanated people, not melatonin, that's sleepy. Melanated people, and you hear somebody say, I don't give a fuck none of y'all or none of this shit. That is time for you to leave. Okay? Leave. That is a fact.
Like when we get ready to go out to like a club or go out kicking it or something, you say like your clothes is on fleek.
Yes. But this is a word that other cultures of people have taken up, so we can't use it anymore. Yeah. So
Yeah. Oh, that's on my list. That is definitely on my list for later. But I ain't gonna say that one right now. But yeah, that's definitely on my list for later.
they took that.
Another one is, and I learned this one when I was pregnant. This is how horrible Floridians are, because this is another Floridian word.
Oh Lord.
Booty do.
Booty
Booty.
do.
And what they mean by this is she got more belly than her booty do. If I'm saying that wrong, exactly.
It's correct.
Because it never made sense to me anyway. But it does.
Yes, it,
At the same time, but it don't. Booty do. She
Booty.
got more belly than a booty do.
Okay. To match Ebru, what I'm about to say is not a word, but it's a saying. And we have to think, define the one and only Nelly. It must be her ass 'cause it ain't her face. A
yes,
tit
indeed.
drill.
Yes, Lord.
A
Yes,
tit
Lord.
drill.
Look,
Okay.
preacher is preaching right now, congregation. Do you hear her?
Man,
Do you hear? She gets
that
it hard. Yes.
is amazing. The ass looks like God's blessing, but that face still needs a little bit more time. Please check out She Gets It Shop on Teespring. The website is in the description for this show. All right. I got merch on there for the show for those who would like to wear their support or show their support that way. You can support the She Gets It show and podcast and merch on that website. And if you can't get the website, just remember www.whoisshan.com, and you can support me on other shows too and other places to shop for merch. Let's get back to the show. That face still needs a little bit more work. Must be her ass because it ain't her face because she's a tip drill. Okay?
That
All
is a
right?
lot of Instagram right now. That I have one. I have one on my list that I wanted to say because shout out to Kev. My aunt does this. I don't know anybody else who does it that is black, but my aunt definitely does it. When somebody dies, she says they done gone up yonder, bless they heart. Like that.
Now
That's what
that's
she
kind
says. That is some of the like,
of not.
no. That is something your auntie from the South says, especially the bless her heart page. That part, they say that to any and everything. They be like, oh, that little girl just turned 4 years old, bless her heart. Like, we just gonna continue. Everything is blessing her heart. But hey, if that's your thing, go ahead, auntie. Go ahead.
Listen, Greg, I would put $40 on a nightstand to say that your aunt also says we about to be in a whole heap of trouble.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Absolutely agree. See, I'm about to call her tonight. I'm definitely gonna call her tonight. I have another one on my list too. So this is I learned this through social media. It's things that black folks said that now everybody else is saying, which is fuck boy and fuck girl. Everybody, I hope that you know what this is, but basically a fuck boy or a fuck girl is somebody who honestly ain't shit. It is an ain't shit individual, somebody who's worthless, or someone who, you just don't care about. So I don't even know how to use that in a sentence. Like, that person is a fuck boy, or that nigga's a fuck boy. I dated him, 5 years ago. He's a fuck boy. That's somebody that you no longer fuck with, pretty much. So therefore, fuck
Count on
boy, fuck girl.
dependable, childish as fuck, immature, ain't never got no money, ain't never where they need to be, just a fuck boy. Okay.
See?
Before I hit this button, I'm gonna give you another word. You got the right one. When
Okay.
a black person says you got the right one, you actually have the motherfucking wrong person, and I'm about to beat your ass because you tried the shit out of me. Meaning you acted in a way where you thought I wasn't about to reach over and grab your ass or slap you or choke you up. You got the wrong one, meaning I'm not the person that you want to be trying today. I might be saved, but today I'm going to just baptize myself later in the shower. I'm about to beat your ass. You got the right one.
Yes, indeed.
Okay? I'm about to push this button.
Go for it.
Black people say, for there isn't any more, they say, ain't no more.
Ain't
No, you can't have none. Ain't no more.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Petty Perfect, just honestly, ain't no more. Ain't no. And here's
no.
the thing: there's always more. They just don't want you to have it. That's the fucked up
That's
part about
fact.
it.
That's a fact.
There'll be a whole corner of macaroni and cheese left. And be like, ain't no more. But I'm looking for ain't no more.
Y'all done
But
ate
it's
it.
right. Ain't no more.
When somebody say y'all done ate everything, there's some of something thing left. Okay? Something is left. Okay? You just not getting it.
Instead of close your mouth, they say, close your mouth.
Mouth.
So there's no TH, there's an F. Help me understand.
Just
Yes,
like our show.
yes,
Greg, you better
indeed.
tell them.
Yes, loudmouth stereo. You better close your mouth. Better close
Mouth.
your mouth. But not
Listen.
tonight. I need these voicemails. So open that mouth.
Listen.
What that mouth do? Actually, that's another black one right there. What that mouth do? Shane, what does what that mouth do mean?
What
Please.
that mouth do? I'm gonna use it in a sentence. Girl, I ain't seen you in so long. Your lipstick is looking all types of luscious, girl. You single? Yeah. Can I get your number? Yeah. She come over. So what that mouth do?
Mm.
He would
Nothing.
like to see the back of your throat as if you are at the dentist. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
He would like to introduce his meat, his
To your teeth.
kielbasa, his Zataran sausage,
You know
his
what?
thick Gertz. Mr. Gertz wants to meet the back of your throat, and
She must be
sometimes
stopped.
the kids will play in the back of your throat.
Lordy Christ. How did we get here?
When I think of scallywag, I'm not even gonna look it up. It's just my definition in my heart. It's a homeless person that ends up on a boat and has to travel the rest of the boat.
Not
Wait,
Just in his regular homeless attire and mannerisms.
Kev say.
what?
Kev say I have a vision.
Hold on. Wait. Kev is not gonna get away with that one. That is funny as shit.
Why are we on the boat?
Oh my lord.
Lord.
Another one is the one
How did
that
we
I
get here?
struggle with plenty, which was scrate, strawberry, and shrimp.
Scram.
And I was just like, you don't have to say the K, right?
Strawberry.
Mm.
I did have an ex from Mississippi that does say strawberry.
That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
I don't know. It happens.
Okay, here's another one. Well, instead of saying all right then, they say I then I.
Yes, that is true. This is a fact. Why do we
Yes,
leave out
indeed.
letters?
because the only thing that black people acknowledge is vowels. That is it. If there's
Mm.
a word that if you can't use it with vowels, then pretty much it don't matter. And we clearly do not like the G and the H for some reason. That's why I then is spelled AITE. You're like, wait a minute, but you just like, it doesn't matter. I said what I said is I then. Like then is no longer THEN. It is DEN. We will replace a letter because it feels better in our spirit to just say then, then. So
And I will say,
yes, shout out to Petty Perfect.
black people are really using the word space that we have on something like Twitter. And you will be
Mm-hmm.
nowhere with your thoughts without our short words. So you're welcome.
Yes, indeed. We
Mm-hmm.
started the hashtag. Fuck that.
Tell them, Greg. Let them know.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to say fuckboy originated in Florida, but at the time when I originally heard it, those were usually the words that you would hear right before an altercation. So now, yes, it's on the internet, social media, it's in print and all that stuff. But back in the days, if those words were if you heard those words in a crowd or anywhere, then just be ready for the fight. And that goes the same as the Jamaican term for that is suck your mother, or that whole thing with the mothers involved. Yes, once you hear that, then start getting the kids in the car. It's probably time to go.
Yes.
SpongeBob off the couch style.
Yes. Kev, Ruth has taught you well. When a Jamaican person tells you to go and suck your mom, go and suck Yamara, it's very disrespectful, and he's not talking about sucking your mom's titty. He's talking about sucking her in other places. And this could be he or she is very disrespectful, and anything you need to do at that moment in time is necessary. And that's just how that works. Okay. Sometimes Jamaicans will tell you this when you're not minding your business. Sometimes Jamaicans will tell you this when they tired of your shit. And sometimes Jamaicans will tell you this when you shortchange them on paying them what they're supposed to get paid. So just be careful.
And another one, instead of saying yes, they say yop, yop, for sure, yop.
Mm-hmm.
I have never
Yes,
said
indeed.
yeah, but I've heard it. That is a fact. This is also facts.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no mo. I
Facts.
love how while we were growing up, we were battling with the word ain't. Remember that? Ain't is not a word. Ain't is not a word. And then black people just used it enough, and it was like, fuck it, ain't's a word.
Yeah,
Yep.
it became a word. It definitely did become a word. They
Yes, it
definitely
did.
stuck that bitch in on that Webster's dictionary. Damn.
Things black people say. If you lie, you steal. If you steal, you kill. As in, I told your ass not to go in the fridge and eat anything until y'all finish cleaning up this house. And then I went in the fridge, I saw somebody ate the one piece of pie that I bought for myself. And now we got ghosts. Because
Yes.
you know what? Somebody in here lying. And if you lie, you steal. And if you steal, you kill.
That is definitely somebody's grandparent.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure facts.
Hi, she gets stupid and Greg. I got one that I was broke out of when I was about 17 or 18. 17 or 18. 16 or 17. Cut off the light. I said that in high school, and the young lady would always tell me turn off the light. Every time I said cut off the light, she would correct me. Turn off the light. And today, because of her, I say turn off the light. So when someone else says cut off the light, either I won't say nothing or I may correct them. It depends on the atmosphere and how I'm feeling, the vibe in the room. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if they don't say turn off the light, they say cut off the light. That is a pet peeve with me.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Oh yeah.
You
Now I'm about to be the same.
first of all, I'm laughing at the fact that she said she gets stupid. But I take it.
Mm.
Okay. I do get stupid sometimes. Um is She Gets It Pod. My name is Shan. That is Greg from Young Black and Bothered podcast. We are here for
Mm.
stereo. And I do say cut off the light. And I wish one of my kids would correct me up in here. Girl, you can say
Mm.
cut off the light and you can say turn off the light because in all entirely it says the same thing.
Mm.
When they come to cut off your electric, did they turn off your electric? No, they cut off my electric. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Mm.
Cut off
Mm.
the
Mm.
motherfucking light.
Oh god. Oh god. There's always one.
When I think about what scalawag means to me, when it comes to my mind, because I feel like when I hear it, I'm like, that is the most disrespectful thing you could say to a woman. Because when I think about scalawag, I think about like some goofy looking walking thing, like a Smeagol, like from
What the
the
fuck?
Not a
Lord of
sneagle.
the Rings,
Not a
and it's going like, like that's what I think about as a scalawag.
Hebrew.
Damn,
Holy
and then
shit.
bald headed, so it's got to
Ball
be
headed
Smeagol.
away. Jailed up.
Oh my
Up.
goodness. Yo, did she do the
He definitely did the blues. I wasn't ready.
Oh my god,
Okay.
yo. Y'all are wildin'.
So the words together when a black person says go off, it means
Mm-hmm.
show them how you do it. Do it the
Yes.
correct way. Show your ass means do a great job.
Mm.
Okay? So it's encouragement, okay? It's not a bad thing.
Yes, indeed.
But black
Oh,
person says
and
go off, do not ask them where. Okay, just do your thing.
oh, see, I got one
I
too.
am one of those. I still today at 56 years old say yep. And I catch
Yeah.
myself and say yes. I still do it. It's the kid in me.
Okay. What word you got, Greg?
So it's not even like it was a shout out to E. Ruth. So, she had said the one about if you lie, you steal, and if you steal, you kill.
Yeah.
So, my grandmother, to this day, she says, close the door, you letting all the good air out. Now here's the thing.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
walking in I'm walking in the door. So one day I decided I wanted to challenge her, right? And you don't challenge grandma at all, but I had to because I'm literally opening the door to walk in. She's like, "Close the door, you letting all the good air out." And I was like, "Do you just want me to come through the chimney next time or what?"
The fact.
Because I'm getting through the threshold. You telling me close the door? Can I get in?
This is a fact.
Come on now, grandma. That's my list.
My grandfather would be like, Chantal? I'm like, yes, grandpa. Are you in the room? No, I'm downstairs. So you're not in the room, but you have the light on in the room? I'm just like, sir, okay. I'm upstairs and I turn off the light. Why do we have to do this long extendo conversation? But that's how he would tell you if you're not in the room, turn off the light. But every time he spoke, it sounded like God was coming.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was my grandpa.
My God, bro.
Word gone on. Use it in a sentence. Man, gone on, man. For real. Gone on. Gone on with all that playing.
Yes, go on.
Let's see.
That means move away, go away. Yeah, you're annoying. Yes, that is a fact. Listen, and this whole time they trying to tell us black people don't have their own language. We do. Y'all just keep stealing
Yes,
it.
indeed.
Did she say she gets stupid? I'm not gonna play with her.
Yo, oh y'all are wildin'. Y'all are wildin' tonight.
And now I was told they didn't say turn off the light. They said turn out that light. Turn out that light.
Yeah, like it's like they've been telling you 5 times, and this
Yes,
is the first time you told.
indeed.
Chill out.
I am so sorry. I did not mean to call you stupid. Oh my God. And I looked at it and looked at it because I did not want to say that. And I said it anyway. I am so sorry. I didn't mean that.
It's okay. It was funny.
And what's cool, man, shout out to you both, man. You guys are some legends. What's cool about black people in our talk is that we repeat a word twice to cause the emphasis on size. So if somebody says, man, kinfolk came through on some big old rims, you say, nah, they was big. Like, man, she had a big old butt. Like, man, your head big. You know, we just repeat the word, and then it's just something in our mind and our soul. We know that that's double the size, double the word, double the size. Legend.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Why are
indeed.
we like this, Greg?
Yo, because they steal so much from us that we got to continue to reinvent the wheel. And the thing is, we do it so well. We do it so well. Um,
Man,
wow, we do it so well. Just
we
just
ain't
wait.
nothing but
Just wait
good
and see.
marketing. But
Yeah, yeah.
we don't need them. They need us.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, that is so crazy. Like just looking at your name now, at first I thought she was just throwing shade, and I appreciate that kind of shade, like the whole drive-by shade where somebody shades you real quick and just drives by regular, like everything's going cool. But I can see how she's seen your name and she saw that she gets stupid because of the whole pod and the S. Oh, it's pretty cool.
I love it.
Kevin's wild, man.
A cheek clapper. What's going on?
Oh, so you better than me because that trigger finger been itching for like 2 weeks now.
Listen.
When you get upset, instead of you getting mad or saying I'm mad, I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm about to snap. I'm about to snap up in here.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Why are we always about to snap?
Because America makes us want to snap. Other countries too, but just this planet can make a person of color snap, man. So yes,
Oh,
I'll be trying to snap on some of these people on this app too. So if
there's
you if
there's
you are bound to snap, I need you to give it a clap. If you see that
yeah,
clapping hand right now, clap it up if you're fucking with the content.
if you have ever fucking snapped on somebody because you had to, clap it up. If you were enjoying the show, share that shit. If you like podcasts, check out Young Black and Bother with Greg on that thing. If you like Ruckus and Honest Ruckus, check out She Gets It Pod. Now, there's a plethora of words for the idea of somebody about to snap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If a woman says girl on an extendo, that
Mm.
means some shit went off, it gets worse, or the story gets better, right?
Yes,
If
indeed.
somebody says you got me bent, that's kind of like a Florida phrase, okay? It means you got me fucked up. You thought I did that. You thought I did what they told me to do in that rude ass way. I didn't. Oh, you think I'm about to just pick up your change off the counter because you slammed it down? I'm not. We just gonna stay in here and look at each other. So you got me bent is one. And when somebody says something rude or demanding and a black person says "Skuh," like that,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
it means I ain't doing shit. I ain't moving. You got me fucked up. Okay. So there's an
Mm.
array of words that you can use. Yes. Black people are amazing.
Here's an ATL verbiage that has many uses. Shan might
Lord.
know, and Hey Greg might be familiar with this. It's a FIE.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
FIE, I'm thinking the spell. And that can mean a lot of things, like oh shit, they about to run up on us, go grab the FIE. Man, I was with this girl yesterday, and man, her head was FIE.
It was really good.
There's another one. Oh man, I had some shrimp and grits the other day, man. That shit was FIE.
It was really delicious.
Mm.
There's another terminology with the FIE I'm missing, but I'll get back to you on that. But there's a lot of uses.
If you had a
Wow.
great time somewhere, man, that concert was fire. That means it was really good. Everybody enjoyed themselves. There was a lot of people there that we didn't know was going to be there. Some other people that was really good popped up. Another way to spell it is FYE. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
fire.
Yeah.
We are amazing.
Shan, your grandfather was a philosopher. He was a philosopher.
Oh no. Oh my lord.
Ruth, no, being Jamaican, you don't turn on no lights and not be in the room. You don't have
Mm-mm.
no TV on and not be in the room. You will get yourself mollywopped.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, she get. You told Grandpa that you said you would cut off the lights? Is it
Uh-oh.
cut or is it turn?
Okay.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay. So
Shout out to Mother Huff.
Jamaican old people, they don't say turn off the light. They don't say cut off the light. They say turn TUN off the light.
Mm.
Turn off the light. Okay, and you say really fast, and that is what they say. So cut off the light was never used. Turn off the light was never used. Okay, and then if you go to Jamaica and you're around people that live there, breathe there, do everything there, the accent gets really strong, and you'll stand there for a few minutes after they tell you something and not know what the fuck was. And those are called country Jamaicans, where they just really turn that shit into a whole nother language. But yeah, my upbringing was interesting.
Yes, yes. Gone on or gone ahead. That's
Gone.
I guess depends on where you live, but yes, yes, beautiful.
This is facts.
What else you got on your list, Shan? I need to hear some from you. I have to hear some from you.
Okay. You say this all the time, which you must have this on your list. That shit slaps. So go ahead
Yes,
and give them
indeed.
the definition.
Yes, indeed. That shit slaps. This shit slaps. It slaps. It slap your mom. It's so good. Like if somebody has made like a plate of food and that shit, like yo, that shit slaps. Like it's so good. It surprises you. So yes, it's really fucking good. So shout out to shit slaps. So if the pussy is good, this shit slaps. It
Yes.
slaps so good that yeah, that shit slaps, man. Go ahead. Yes. Yes.
This is facts.
How's it going on this fine evening?
What's up, Joe Trud?
Thank you for coming to the house, Becky.
Things black people say. You gonna run up my light bill. Hard head makes a soft ass.
Yes.
Man, what's another one? Things black people say. Ax instead of ask.
I say that.
Hold up, let me see. Minds instead of mine. Hold up. There's a couple more. Hold on. Let me think. Nah, mean.
I mean,
Oh Lord, I gotta add these to the list because he
do you
got
know what
shit.
I mean? I mean, and
Mm-mm-mm.
you better go ask somebody. Means like
So
we
I
need
got one.
time. It's like we don't have time to be saying the shit correctly. We gonna say
Mm-mm.
it till you get it, okay?
Mm.
And that's what we do.
Yeah. Now I got one. I think I got one on the list.
Okay.
So this one is important to me. It's very near and dear to my heart. Um, I actually don't want to say this because I think she's gonna come out of a corner and do it. My mom used to say, "I brought you in this world. I can take you out of it." Ma'am,
Oh,
that is murder.
for
That
sure.
is murder. Why are we doing this? And why do you want to take me out? Are you a hitman? Are you, like what is going on here? This is not fun. My mom used to say that shit any and everywhere. We would be in like Heckinger Mall or we would be at like, McDonald's. And if I asked for something that I didn't need, she'd be like, "Hey, I brought you in this world. I can take you out." I'm like, "Do you just want to kill somebody today? Like, what is going on here? You are crazy. You are crazy." Shout out to Sherry though. Shout out to Mark.
Okay. Um, another word black people say. I'm gonna use it in a sentence. See, I told you they was open. Booyah! Why the
Mm,
fuck do we say booyah?
mm.
Booyah just means my
Yes.
point is proven. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
my point is proven.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, get a guru spitting the facts.
See, not with the man go on with the facts.
Facts, facts.
The
Oh
repeating
Lord.
thing that we do is from our African ancestors, our culture. They do this a lot in stories. You'll hear them repeat certain things. The call and response that we do in singing that they stole too. You know, when you sing a song, oh happy day, oh happy day. That call and response is African, so that's why we do it. They be trying to take stuff, just like Chan said. They always trying to take something from everything from us and trying to make it something else. But we always keeping our stuff close to where we came from, even though we don't even know it. Look at God.
Yes, indeed.
Look at
Yes,
God.
indeed.
Look at you,
But
Ruth.
now here's the thing. I have one that is on the list. It's things that black people say that honestly, as a black person, I had to Google it because I wasn't quite sure what the fuck it was for.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, we call the police 12. I was like, yo, police don't have 12 letters in it. What the fuck does 12 mean? So I had a criminal friend of mine explain to me what 12 meant. And I
Not
was
a
like,
criminal.
oh, yes. So definitely 12 is the police, but for anybody else that actually knows the definitions, there you are. 12 is what that means.
Interesting.
Black people be like, woo, child.
Yes.
This food be hot when the problem is really escalating. When the dick was good or the pussy was great, or when the expectations has exceeded expectations. That is facts.
All right, since nobody said it yet, I'm gonna keep it funky. For any white people listening, we call everybody on planet Earth niggas. So if a black person walks into a room full of white people and another black person says, hey, who in there? Man, it's a bunch of white niggas, a bunch of little niggas, a bunch of big niggas, just niggas. We just use that word casually, subconsciously we use that word. So congratulations, you're niggas. But not really. But yeah, we do call y'all niggas a lot. Matter of fact, Donald Trump probably got called nigga more than any nigga that I ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I hate that nigga. That nigga, that Donald Trump crazy. So yeah, we do that. That's how we do. Legends.
Facts.
Mm,
This is
absolute fact.
Hey yo. All right, just a couple hey yo. Either it's a hey yo or a hey yo or a, hey yo.
we do play with the cadence of what we say, and it means different things. Just like this. Arya's dad, I had to train him for me to say the word bitch less. I said, I'm gonna need
Wait.
you to use my name. No, yeah. When I was 19 and I met him, I said, I'm gonna need you to use my name more and use the word bitch less. Cause he's from Milwaukee. And in his family is a lot of pimps. So used to calling women and talking to women using the B word. So a lot of times while he was learning me, I was learning him. And so like if I did something wrong, he'd be like, bitch. Or if I found something that he was looking for that for a long time and he couldn't find it, he was like, bitch. That means like something good. If something like was fucked up, he'd be like, bitch, I'm just like, okay. So my
So
name is Tall. I'm gonna need you to use my
yo,
name.
he used that shit like salt. He was like, you know what?
Yes.
Just sprinkle
I'm
it on
just like,
everything.
we gonna have to get you out of this habit. We're gonna have to get you out of this habit. So the way that we say certain words, they mean different things. Just like, the standard English language has read and read spelt the same, but it's said different. Same way.
And
You
then
know,
speaking of the
on that
double saying
note,
it twice, like big, what about this one? Black things black people say, for real, for real.
For
Lean
real.
back, do the whole head up and down. Yes, for real. Your lips have to be at the corners, got to be turned up. Your lips got to be powdered out. For real.
For real, for real.
oh my God, E. Ruth she is a national treasure. We must protect her at all costs.
Hello. When black people say stay hawking, that means you keep staring. Why you keep staring at me? People over there stay hawking to me when I'm eating, or people at work always stay hawking me when I'm doing this. So that's what that means when Black people say it. You got another word, Greg?
Yes, I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you three. Number one, herb. I actually learned this about like 3 or 4 years ago. Herb is
Her.
somebody who, yeah, that is somebody who is a punk. So basically, you say herb ass nigga or some shit like that. So if you are a punk ass nigga, instead of somebody calling you that, be like, look at this herb ass nigga, like that right there. Yes. I've 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 adapted that into my language more. I've been calling people herb Donald Trump, this herb ass nigga, like shit like that. Beautiful.
Oh my
It just
God.
rolls off the tongue. Number two, glizzy. This is more recent. It came from DC, and then more people have started to say it. But it has multiple meanings. So if a guy is telling a lady like, "Yo, I'm trying to give you the glizzy," that is him trying to give her some dick. However, a glizzy also means a gun. So you just have to be respectfully in the right place at the right time in order to get the proper glizzy. So you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give her the glizzy, which is I'm gonna give her the dick, or I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull out the glizzy, which means I'm about to pull out my gun.
Yeah.
Alternatively, the original term for a glizzy was a hot dog. So if somebody tells you they're gonna go eat a glizzy, they're not eating a gun and they're not about to eat some dick. They just might be going to get a hot dog, which, yeah,
The long hot dog.
yes. So if a young lady says she enjoys the glizzy, she's not going to the gun range. She might enjoy hot dogs or dick. So. And my last one is relative to right now in the winter. When somebody says it's brick, that means it is cold as shit outside.
Super
Put on a
cold.
jacket, put on gloves. It is brick. So to use it in a sentence, you'd be like, man, you know what? Yesterday it was kind of warm outside, but today it's brick as shit. Like that is the equivalent of it's cold outside is it's brick. It's brick. So you've learned herb, it's brick, and glizzy. Do
We
you have
about to
any more?
3. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 since you gave 3.
Go for
Talking
it.
outside your neck.
Oh my lord.
Talking outside
She
your
gets
neck
it.
means you talking really spicy, aka means you're being a smartass, or you saying something outside of your mouth where you think I won't slap you in your mouth. You saying something hella disrespectful right now, and we in the store, and you think I won't beat your ass. Listen, moms will tell their kids, you act a fool in this store, I'm gonna beat you in front of these people. You act a fool in this classroom, I'm gonna beat you in front of your teachers and these students. And I don't care who they tell you, okay? Listen, talking outside your neck means you talking spicy. You feeling yourself. You smelling yourself means you're feeling yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Okay? So that's one. I got another one. When a Black person says skirt, I'm a skirt by real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going
Yes.
to come to a stop. I'm going to come check on you. I came around the corner, and I checked on you. You will stop within the next stop. I'm not staying long. I'm just gonna come by real quick. All right, don't get comfy. When a Black person said, I beat. If a Black person says to a group of other Black people, I beat, preferably Black men, that means that man is
Mm-hmm.
saying that he got all in your guts and you guys had sex.
Yes.
You exchanged sexual favors, okay?
Yes.
All
You
right.
got that meat. You got that.
Oh yeah, and one more. Beef is no longer food. That means that we into it. It's about to go down. It's
Facts.
about to be a fight.
Facts.
Yes,
He's not
indeed.
lying.
Hey, Black people always be like, for real? Hey, did you just do that for real? Oh, you did that for real? For real, for real? Oh, for real, for real. Oh.
Yes. We didn't know
Yeah,
how
it escalated
true,
that
but
damn
you
for
said
real.
it. It's like a super confirmation. Or if Black people say on my mama, that means
Man.
they super not lying, because if they
Yes.
lying, mom might die. If they say on my kids, that means they're really not lying because they don't want nothing to happen to the kids. But the reality is, butt niggas will say on my mama or on my kids and still be lying.
Absolutely.
All right?
Because here's the thing. Fuck them kids. That's what they think.
I cannot.
Instead of serious, they say seriously. Seriously, though.
Yes. Seriously. I don't even know how to spell that. Seriously. Who needs the O?
My dad, Chan, my dad used to say, "Irot! Turn off the lights!"
Yes!
Damn!
Oh my Lord. Yo, I love us. I love us so much.
Oh my God.
I had to come back for the classic. As little kids, we're so rhythmic as black people, that melanin so strong. We sing. We can't help but to sing. Let somebody get in trouble in front of a bunch of little kids. Ooh, I'ma tell. Ooh, mama gonna get you. Ooh, I'ma tell mama.
Yes.
He talking. He can.
Listen.
I love
This
us
is
for
what the
real, man. Oh my goodness.
We so golden out here. We so golden.
Wagwan,
Wagwan.
as they
Wagwan.
say in the Caribbean.
Yes. Wagwan. It means what's going on? What is up? Hello.
And for that shit slaps in Chi-Town, they say that's hitting.
Yes, that's
Yes,
hitting.
they.
Yes.
Yo, I say that in DC. If that pussy, if that you got a trapper keeper, because that shit hitting. Yes,
Trapper.
indeed.
A lot of people don't even know what a trapper
A
keeper
trapper
is.
keeper. See, that's because these kids ain't going to school. A trapper keeper is one of them binders that you had to close with two hands because it was too sturdy in order to do it with one. Yeah. If she got a trapper keeper, yes, indeed. Yes.
And
Keep her because she is a keeper.
so none of your papers fell out, which is very smart.
Yes,
Look
indeed.
this up. Look this up. We are the children of the Most High. All praises. Look this up. Look that up. Look that up. We are the children of the Most High.
Come through, tough.
Okay.
Yo, Lamar French kind of sparked my brain into another one. Is y'all better start running around this damn house. I'm trying to get my deposit back. Nah, it don't matter if they lived there 3-4 years, the whole house broken down, whatever. They trying to, black folks, especially some black folks, trying to get their deposit back.
That is true.
Oh Lord.
That is true.
Yo,
If Arya don't stop wiping her nasty ass boogers on my walls, I'm not getting my deposit back.
I hear that.
Kids are so trifling, girl. Ugh.
Things black people say. Double. One is trick. As a result of bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Damn. That's what y'all thought about us in the 70s? Bitches ain't shit. Or is it 80s? Or is it the 90s? Pimpin' was pimpin'. Bitches ain't hoes.
90s.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Yeah.
And then we used to call each other Trick. Come here, Trick. Trick.
Yeah.
The things we let Americans teach our children.
Listen. We still got 9 plus. I'm trying to get this under.
Go for it.
We are the true nation of Israel, bro. The children of Israel, bro. Hebrew Israelites. We are the true children of Israel, bro.
Tough said, I'm just come out here and teach y'all tonight.
I hope I'm not too late for this one. This shit is so fun. But Mama Nim, has anybody said Mama Nim? Everybody knows what Mama Nim is.
Everybody.
The other people, they call theirs Nanas. We call it Mama Nim. In the South, I say. Mama Nim. Mama Nim could talk about one person, 3 people, 5 people, 10, 11, 20, 30. But Mama Nim and your cousin them could be your main cousin and them 2 other ones. And then your partner them is your best friend and then his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And then Roger could be the main nigga and then them could be like three other kind of cool dudes. But yeah, mama and them.
Ghetto gurus go.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact.
Yes, he is.
Be like, I'm going
He
over
is
my house.
spitting right now.
Also, salty is not just the taste of food. Salty can be the fact that you're in your feelings because you didn't get what you wanted. Damn, I know he's salty that he
Mm-hmm.
didn't check. Damn, I know he's salty because homeboy left with his girl. You salty. You salty. You did not get your way.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Things black people say. Girl, if you don't get your ass over here and sit down, or girl, if you don't get your black ass somewhere and sit down.
That's true.
Yes. Yes.
It's true.
Oh my God, that is so true.
I brought you into this world and I'm going to take you out. That's a great one.
Yeah.
And there's a famous comedian that I'm not going to mention the name because of the certain times and situations, but this comedian told his son, he said, I can get rid of you anytime, and me and your mother could just make another one that look just like you. That shit hit me deep. Like, yo, that's some gangsta ass shit.
Yes, it is.
I heard
Yes,
that
it
too,
is.
but the person. Damn.
We can't speak that person.
Yo, shout out E. Ruth, man. Shout out E. Ruth. She is absolutely right. Africans definitely say small, small, big, big. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yep. Instead of everything, we say everything. Everything. Everything.
Everything. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
indeed.
true. That's why I put thangs instead of things, because we say thangs. We put something extra on it. And they don't say extra, they say extra. Extra.
Okay. And a drug dealer is the plug.
Yes, the plug. The person that puts you together to go get all your stuff. Would you like the plug? A shortcut to getting the things that you need. Amazon Prime is the plug.
Always.
I ordered
Yo,
the book last night and I got it today. Amazon Plug is the plug.
Talk.
The cadences, also African. In a lot of African languages, there's multiple accents. There's accents that fall slant to the right, fall slant to the left, and also have dots underneath them to mean oh, ah, oh, or oh, ah, or something like that. So it's like all tonal. We still have our tonal ways of speaking. That's why we have slang. They think they be stealing shit. They don't know nothing.
Nothing. Look, tell them,
I
E-Root.
what those dots mean. No, I know. That's why it's important on where you put those asterisks and dots on people's names.
Yep.
Hey, heroes, teach me.
And that's why we can make up new ones all the time.
Exactly.
It's just the tones.
Yo.
We know what we saying.
This is facts.
Things black people say, you know how normally you're supposed to say, "Are you okay?" We'd be like, "You good?" I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want to keep that ball rolling. Anybody else know? Because I can't remember them right now, but I remember that one. You good?
You good? You all right? Everything mean you good.
Yeah. Boy.
Oh, shit. You straight? Is you straight, though? And then we also say, you good? Meaning, nigga, do you want to fight? Is there a problem?
Yeah. Oh, that's my shit right there. That's my shit. If I ask you if it's a problem, like, I'm not even looking for the problem, but I'm still examining the room to make sure that there is not a problem.
Also,
yeah, please.
This. When black people cannot hear you or they're getting frustrated, their eyes get bigger while they talk. Okay?
Yes, indeed.
If black people need to find an address that they cannot find, they turn down the music.
Yes.
Okay? It helps with
the music down. I turn the music down to parallel park as if like somebody is watching me and instructed me every single time. I'd be like, yo, let me just turn this down real quick. Cedric the Entertainer said it's spot on, but honestly, the more and more I think about it, I turn the music down at a red light. I'm like, yo, nobody is watching me. What is going on? But then people be out there. So yeah,
Listen,
can you turn down it?
black people turn down their music when they're around police or
Right.
police is around. Black people
And the
will
window be all the way
go
up.
different street just to not be near no damn police.
Mm. Mm.
That's a fact.
I love us. I love us.
Yo, she gets it pod. It's the same thing with nigga, like he was saying too. Like it's the same. We use it in so many different words. Be like, nigga, nigga,
Yes.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different, and that's the beauty of our words, and it's just all about the context and the fluctuations of the sounds and all that shit. I love it.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
word that's being used right now for Clubhouse is people are on here capping. No cap,
Yes.
people be capping. And that means people are on here lying. And when people say no cap means I'm not lying. So that's what that means. No cap.
Mm.
You have nothing to cover up like a cap covers your head. No cap.
Yes, the terminology herb. Yes, and it is a South Floridian term, especially South Broward term. But yes, it means exactly what you say, and it's been around for about 20 years, and not a lot of people use it, but it is a very famous and national treasure for Floridians.
Not a national treasure.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
when a mom
Yes,
says,
indeed.
"Oh, so you think you can walk into my house and bring me a F on your report card, but every night you upstairs keep keying with Sarah and them." It means instead of you doing your studies and doing your homework like you're supposed to and get your practice in so your report card reflects a great grade, you are too busy on the phone laughing it up with your friends.
Mm.
Keying. Keying.
Not the kiki. Oh my lordy.
Listen.
Oh my lord.
Okay, so things I've heard black people say, honey boo boo.
Honey boo boo, Alex.
Oh lord.
Uh-uh.
Yes,
I've heard a couple things. I lived with the foster family for a
oh,
while, and they were of a different culture.
come on,
And they
get
were
your
really laid back. They were actually really interesting people, but they said a lot of slang. Like, I'm a country boy, raised in the South kind of thing. So, like, things they said, I wasn't used to. But, they cracked me up. I talk to them from time to time still, and, they have a funny way of life. They have a funny outlook on life, and it's kind of funny. They're I don't care. I don't even care. Something like that.
That is true. These are facts. This is us. This is who we are.
Yes
I
indeed.
have a great story for this topic. I was in middle school, and there was these two black kids fighting. And before they started fighting, the dude was like, what I'm saying, what's up, what time it is, what time it is, and we all know this is the topic. We all know what that means. It's like, man, what time it is? Let's go. What time it is. So after they fought or whatever, I went on the bus, and this white kid was talking to this other kid, and he was like, yeah, because after a fight happens, it's a big thing. So he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. One dude was just asking the other kid what time it was, and then they just started and then the other kid just started punching the other kid. He was just like so amazed, and I just started sitting back
Oh
laughing.
no.
But yeah, that is the difference between black and white in our words and our vernacular.
Oh,
They don't know no better. They don't know no better. Bless their heart.
Fred, you got another word?
Yes. Oh my God. I have a
Word,
few.
Fred.
I'm gonna throw a couple out. Because why not? Because we got voicemails, but here we are. The T. Pretty much is hot gossip.
Yeah.
So if somebody says, "Girl, what's the tea?" That is pretty much hot gossip. Number two, break it down for me. This is something that we say in DC. So pretty much that is make it easier for me to digest that shit. So if you got a long story, just be like, "Yo, man, break it down to me." Like
Some of them.
that.
Yes.
That's it. What else do I have? I'm about to dip. So if I tell, like, if I'm at Shan's house and I'm like, you know what, I'm about to dip. That means I am actually about to leave. I'm not looking for dip. I don't have chips in my hand. I'm actually about to leave. Good night. And it's usually the easiest way to tell somebody you're about to leave without having to stay. So
Yes.
just say, you know what, I'm about to dip. And you don't have to have an explanation. Just say, you know what, I'm about to dip. And then you're gone. So shout out to anybody who does that. I learned this one from a friend who just messaged it to me. Um, you fiending. Like if you are a fiend,
Mhm.
it says that you are fiending, which means that you are desperate or
Yes.
you are thirsty, which is again that's another one. You thirsty, you fiending, you're pretty much desperate. So shout out to my cousin who just is listening now and told me to type that in. So now you have heard it. You fiended.
You fiending. All right, I got a few. The phrase "you too stush." When Jamaican and
Mm,
people say this, that means you're too stuck up, or you're too selfish, or you think you're entitled to have things a certain way. You too stush.
mm,
When somebody be like, "Damn, Gina," that means they really proud of you. You doing big things. You out here showing your whole ass. Go for it. They usually say that graduations. Um, when a black person says you about to catch this fade, you're not going to get a haircut. Nothing is fading in the background. You about to get knocked the fuck out.
the fuck out. Yes,
All
indeed.
right. We just about to make y'all hella aware of your surroundings, and you're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, but now in Chicago and a lot of other places, they say, "On God."
On God, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On O and
It,
M.
it's a more polite way of saying swear to God without actually swearing on God. You just say, you know what, on God. Just take the swear out of it. So shout out to on God.
If a black person says, "I'm finna go to the store," or I'm fixing to go to the store, that means they're about to put energy in going to the store, whether it's by foot, by car, or by bike. I don't know. But they're gonna go to the
Mm,
store. That's what that means.
yep.
Fixing.
Yo, she gets it pod. That is so on point with that whole on my mama, on my kids, on my grandma. Cause you
Yeah.
watch First 48 and they'll be there like, man, oh my grandma, dog, oh my grandma,
Right.
man, oh my mama, on everybody. I didn't do it. I ain't do it. And then, they come out with the super duper evidence and it's like, damn, you ain't must like them like that, then. Shit.
Right. Don't I'm gonna tell my daughters, don't you ever put nothing on your mama, because I will come back and get your ass. Don't put nothing on me.
Facts. Facts.
My mama would say, like, if one of her friends tried to give her some advice, she would say, "Sweep in front of your own front door before you try to sweep in front of mine."
Mm, yes. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
my grandma say that. I, shout out
Right.
to grandma, man. She says that shit often. Oh my lord.
It means to mind your business. Also, if I call Greg up and I was like, "Greg, what you doing?" He'd be like, "Nothing. I'm just parlaying. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
chilling." Greg is just chilling, minding his business, relaxing, not doing too much. What's up?
Mm,
Parlaying. Okay.
yes, indeed.
I don't know if somebody already said this one, but what you talking about? Talking about?
Yep.
What you talking about? Or what you talking about? If you from the South, Texas.
Texas. What you know about them Texas boys?
For this sentence, "You funny as hell." They say, "I'm dead as fuck."
Oh yes.
Oh,
Then
yes, indeed.
I'm for real. To
When
death. That
somebody say when somebody say they dead as fuck, that yeah, that's serious. That's fucking serious. They escalated that so they put themselves in the equation. So yeah, they're not fucking around, ladies and gentlemen. Not at
listen.
all.
When somebody sees your outfit, or somebody sees a picture or some work that you did, and they catch your attitude within it, they be like, "Mood, that's the mood." That means they understand the energy from what you already put in front of them. Okay? So if somebody says that's the mood, they understand. They feel you, okay? If a black person says, man, where the receipts at? That means they want proof. Show me the receipts. They want proof of what you're saying. They want proof of what you say is going to be done. Or if they say come through, that means pull up. Like come.
Yep.
Bring your
Yep.
ass. What's another one? If the man said he has that chiba or that ganja, it means he is partaking into the Lord's green that grows from the earth. That makes you feel a lot better adulting.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
got that chiba, got that ganja. Listen, I'm there like Foursquare. Okay. If a
Oh
black
no.
person says stay woke, that means watch your ass around the people, or watch your ass around the people you work with, or just because they gave it to you for free, it's coming with some shit.
Yeah, please stay away from them. Please stay away
If I'm
from them.
about to tell you something, instead I would say, peep this.
Yes, peep this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, I just strolling through these stereo streets and see how
Come
you
on, big
said
dog.
things that black people say.
Yeah,
Well, I got country parents,
come on.
and I put it out there to the room. Y'all tell me what this word means. My father would sit there and say, God almighty no. I don't know who God is, and we damn sure don't know. But when that man was here on this earth till he passed away, I'm still trying to figure out who God Almighty is. So that's one thing in my life that black people say that I was always trying to figure out. God Almighty no. And it had universal uses.
Now wait a minute. Shout out to him for that voicemail, but what we're not going to sit here and just forget or act like we did not hear is the greatness that is CC Peniston in the back of his
I
voicemail
said you got
going,
the holy.
finally. Yeah, I do not play.
It happened to me. Yeah, that was a shit. That
Yes,
was a
indeed.
God Almighty low.
That's
I
the
feel
thing.
like
That's not.
it's a whole bunch of words together, like goddamn, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what it means.
Mm.
That's good stuff. Your country
Yes,
dad.
indeed.
I mean, bumbleclot. Jamaicans say bumbleclot. That's universal. It can mean something bad. It can mean something good. Um, if your mom kisses her teeth and go like that can mean she annoyed, or you said something smart, or she ain't worried about you. If my mom goes, gal, ya bati, that means leave me alone. Like, I don't know.
Oh no.
That's another way of saying I don't know. Like, leave me alone.
Mm.
Caribbean parents are weird.
We'd be like, that's my dog right there. Hey, that's my dog right there. Or
That's
like, man, we day one. We day one in this thing. Or from New York, you'd be like, dead ass, son. Hey, son, dead ass, son. That joint crazy. God, peace, God, dead ass, son.
God, yes.
Fact.
Saying peace God means your worth, like you are a God. My dog is like my friend, brethren, my friend, or a man talking to another man, Caribbean wise.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one. There's so many of them.
Yeah, like when you say give me all of something, it's like all of it. Give me all of it. I
All
want
of
all of it.
Yes.
ALLUH AH
Yes, indeed.
Why
Let me
are
see.
we
Let me see if I let me see if I got some more. I got to throw out some more DC ones, right?
Yeah.
So, there's a few. I'll throw out a Florida one too because most of my family's from like Fort Lauderdale and Miami and shit like that. Um, Florida, the term is botted, and I don't know how to spell it, but I'm going to assume it's Baddit, and that is a young hoe or a woman who will let you hit and acquit. So that is a botted. So to use it in a sentence, it's hey, I'm about to go over this botted house, and the way they say it is like that. I'm going to this botted house, and we're going to do the do. So that is the Florida term for it. The DC for that is one of four. A doink, which is wild. I actually just learned that as I said it. The more popular one is a bopper or a roller.
I heard
Bopper
about it.
meaning, yeah. So a bopper is a woman who gives you head, and that's the only use for her is for her to give you head. So a bopper. A roller is a woman who is like a wheel, like everybody gets a turn. So roller. A thought obviously is something that I don't think black people created, but it's something that was just here for us to just pretty much claim, and that
Also,
is that. Go ahead.
if if you're in Atlanta, if a whole bunch of men say that, man, oh, I know Keisha the meat. That means
The meat.
everybody done put their wings between her lips on the bottom, okay? Everybody
Oh
done
no.
had a chance. If they say that she the meat, me, everybody done tried, been trying, still trying. Who on her tonight? She the meat. Everybody gets
Oh.
some. Cut you a
Mm,
piece.
mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful.
Listen,
Things black people say, that's facts.
that's
Yes,
fact.
indeed. And that's
That's
the
true.
thing. You can say this, that's facts, and it should be a total lie. You be like, yo, man, the sky fucking pink. And you be like, you know what? That's facts. Like, nigga, no, it's not. It's not even a fact. There ain't no fact there. Not at all. But
Fact.
yes, that's facts is definitely. Look, Shan just said fact. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If y'all see the abbreviation or somebody texts you NSFW, that means it's not safe for work, but I got some information to give you. NSFW, not safe for work. Okay, they're trying to give you a heads up.
Yeah, everything I say is not safe for work, so I'm with it.
This is why I give people a disclosure sometimes on some topics when she gets and I say, if you at work, this is a HR issue, go ahead and put your headphones in.
Mm-hmm.
I try to tell them.
Hey, how about this one? Hey, let me hold something. Let me
Yeah,
hold something.
Yep.
they not going back. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a loan. They just want some money. Do you have something you could let go of forever?
Yes.
Listen.
Another one, instead of what are you talking about? They say, what you talking about? What you talking about, dude?
About.
Mm.
This is true. Also, if they say, let me see X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna be back real quick. Let me borrow that real quick. Once you give it to them, you're gonna be
That's
looking for them, and you probably not gonna get it back
that's theirs forever. You might as
forever.
well just go ahead and call that a loss.
Listen,
Yes, and this beautiful melanin skin, this beautiful black, this chocolate skin, it's something about our eyes connected with our ears. So if you playing some music and you coming up on the house where your mama and them at, somebody say, turn the radio down. I can't see. I can't see the house, man. Turn the radio down. It's hard to see with all this music, but it's
No,
something about it that works.
oh
so
my
I can't see. I see with all this music.
god, ghetto guru, you're on.
Oh, top tier,
This
top
is
tier.
Yo, what's your favorite track from 2021 so far?
uh,
Uh, mm, I don't think I have one. Ain't enough music. It's January.
yeah,
We'll answer that question in like April
yeah. I
when
do
there's
like
actually
that
some
Jazz
good music out.
Sullivan album though.
But that's
Cause
the thing that came out in 2020.
did it,
Yeah, that came
they,
out the week before Christmas.
sir? Come back later. Come back in June.
Look, when they be like, we frequencies, we energies, we turn that radio down because we need to be able to get all our sites together. We still human beings, y'all. They don't even be knowing. They don't even realize. Not we still, we always have been because we the first ones. That's why we learning tonight. That's why
Yeah,
we learning
Mm,
yeah.
yes,
that
indeed.
English limits our language, but we still make it. That one right there. Things black people say.
Oh yes,
Also,
that's when you know you grooving. You at a party and somebody hit that hey like that.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um.
Mm-mm-mm.
Also, when black people laugh, they always slap a knee or hit something, or they might hit somebody else for them to catch the wave. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. We also run out of breath when we laugh, and we might scream and run because it gives us momentum for the laugh. Okay, we have to get it all out. Okay, it's like a spirit within us. Also, if I said, man, look at this Buster over there. Oh, Buster looking ass. It means that that person is fake, lame, or a sellout. Okay. He
Mm-hmm.
might be someone grimy, meaning he will do anything as long as it benefits him. And this can be a him or her. Okay. Fugazi. You're lame. You're a sellout. You cannot be trusted. Okay. Fake and jacks. You cannot be trusted. You're grimy. Okay. If somebody needs to body you, that means they about to fold you up and bruise you up. Okay, not gonna
Yes,
be
indeed.
education.
Yeah, also in Florida, there's a new construction called nigga 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 nigga
Hey, you know what? I have
Listen,
nothing. I have nothing. Keep going,
usually that
amazing.
was Paul Mooney's thing. I say the N word every day, makes my teeth white, and he kept
Mm-mm-mm.
saying it. Listen, Paul Mooney is a that is a specimen. Okay,
in
Oh
the
Lord.
UK. Yeah, if you're beefing,
what?
See?
Yeah, instead of fun at a party, like that party was lit.
Facts,
Yes, indeed.
facts. What happened to you last night, man? I got lit and I went home and went to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else grew up with a Southern parent or a Southern, just a Southern influence, but when a black woman gets too disgusted with your questions, they just buy you out of the room. So, for
Mm-hmm.
example, Mama, can I go outside? Bye, 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 bye. Get out my face. Bye,
Yep.
bye,
Yeah,
bye. Going on. Bye, bye. Well, my bye, bye. Going on. Bye. You can't say nothing. She just buy you. Just bye, bye.
Yes,
facts.
indeed. Oh my God. Absolute fact.
When you're in
Absolute fact.
trouble and your mother is whooping you while asking you questions and you go to answer, she's going to cut you off. Why? Because she really doesn't want your fucking answers. She's beating your ass. But she does want you to attempt to give her some answers. So you better talk. Why you ain't talking? You better say something. But I was trying to whoop,
Yep.
but you won't let me
I got
whoop.
I gotta ask a question. Gotta ask a
Yes.
question for the parents that are out there and the ones who have the parent who have done this before. Why did I say when you get in the house, take the meat out of the freezer and it be went home? Now the question is, why didn't you just take it out before you went to work? Or why didn't you just put it in you left that way it was defit when you got home? I need to know that. I,
This is the thing. Okay, first of all, depending on how long your parent is going to be gone, putting it in the fridge probably wouldn't help. And when you put meat in the fridge, depending on where in the fridge you put it, it'll leak out
mm-hmm,
on everything. So then you got salmonella all over the fridge. And
mm-hmm,
then mothers that got to work a job that they don't like and they have to come home and cook and feed your ass because you can't cook. You about to do
mm-hmm,
something while you at my house using my electric, eating on my food, watching my TV, using my bathroom. You're going to do something before I get to the house. And so what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to tell you to take the meat out so I can cook it faster so I can be done with your ass and send you to bed.
that is fair. That is
Okay?
fair.
Some wives tell their men to take the meat out the freezer if they want something to eat. Because if we get home and you don't do it, we're going to give you a can of green beans and we're going to say goodnight.
Oh no, not the green beans though. Not the green beans.
If somebody is bothering you and you like want to tell them to get away from you, be like ride out. Ride out. Ride out, dude.
I've never heard of that. Look at me learning.
I just thought of another one too, cause I
Come on,
still
baby.
say it to this day. Cause I'm finna go.
Yes.
Yes.
Matter of fact, right now,
Right.
finna and right now, not right now, right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
RITE right now.
When I hear "damn Gina," for some reason, the first thing that pops in my head is when her head gets stuck in the headboard, and
Yes.
Martin. It's just like, "Damn Gina." That's I didn't even know that's what that meant. Thank you for putting me up on game.
You're welcome. Damn, Gina. Throwing all that A.
Oh my mama, cuz, you feel me? You dig?
You did, for real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Let's see.
Man, yeah, that's crazy as hell though. But listen though, I fuck bitches. I get money.
Okay, but you didn't give us a
Okay.
word.
You got to give us a word, my friend. That's how that
Okay,
works.
I can take what he said. I get money means I got something you need, or you could be okay with me. If you want to be with me, I got money. You ain't got to worry about shit. I get money. Okay, but
Listen,
most of
every
the time when men say I get money, they really ain't getting no goddamn money.
exactly broke as shit. Broke as
Steady,
shit.
man.
Instead of calling you a goofy or saying your goofy ass, they be like, nigga, you fool. You fool.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Goofy ass.
Yes,
You
indeed.
stupid. Stupid.
Okay, another one. Greasy. Like you
Man.
greasy.
Yeah.
You shady.
Yeah.
You lying.
Yeah.
She
You
going
greasy,
for it.
nigga.
Can't be trusted.
Yes.
That's a
Yes,
fact.
indeed.
That's a shorter version or a slang term for good Lordy Almighty.
Yes.
That
Yes,
is another
Lord.
country term. Yes.
Indeed.
So now it's out in the open. Okay, now I got a little bit of context of what's going on with you. Hey, Greg. The fact that a lot of your family is from South Florida, that's what gave you your game. That's who you are right now. That's why you're so cool and you know what I mean. You're going places because you got a little bit of the game. You know what I'm saying? So
Just a little.
you can't go too hard on Florida because it's a part of you, and you need to accept that and roll with it. So now I understand. There's a lot of Floridians that live in Florida that still have that that self
Mm-hmm.
hatred of the Florida culture, but it makes you great, and and I appreciate you being open. Thank you, Greg.
See, he knows. He knows. Saying I family in Florida. I just don't want to go back like anytime soon.
Yeah.
Anytime soon. Same thing with the family in like North and South Carolina because they're right on the edge of each other, but they hate going to visit each other. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, if I could have more family in warm climates that don't like eat each other or got mosquitoes the size of cats and shit, I
Listen,
definitely appreciate it.
hate it. Another word that applies to Black people in America would be MAFA. MAAFA. It describes the African Holocaust, which was what happened to Black people before they got here in America,
Mm-hmm.
while they were here in America. And so if you see the MAFA anywhere, that's pertaining to us.
Mm.
So that's something to be aware of. Also, if I say that, man, I'm gonna meet you at the house, I'm on that iron, I see you in 10 minutes, it means I am on the train, I will see you in 10 minutes. But people who are
Mm-hmm.
not from up north wouldn't know what that iron is.
Mm.
If somebody said, man, I'm on your block, they're talking about up north because Cities up north make sense. The addresses up north make sense where it's on a grid. So you have a one way,
Mhm.
and then the other street is going to be the opposite direction. And then you're going to have a intersection that has four coordinates. Every city is not like that. So blocks are usually long streets from light to light of where your house is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Instead of saying I'm hungry, I mean, be like, man, I'm emptied in the mug. I'm starved. I'm emptied in the mug.
Starving.
Yes, indeed.
Then a mug is also one.
Mhm.
How would you explain
Cause it's
then a
like, yeah, like I get it. Like motherfuckers, like the short like version is mug. If you
Mhm.
told anybody else that, they'd be like, "What? Like then a mug? What is a mug?" Like I've had coworkers ask that shit. What is then a? You know, I understand. I'm sorry. You'll never understand. It's
I'm
for us,
bored as
not
a
them.
mug. I'm bored as a mug down here. Come pick me up. It just means a lot.
Let me see.
It means
Let
a
me see
lot.
if I got some. Um, I have a kinky one because I think it's time for me to give a kinky one. And we've talked about this on the show before too. Black women that I've heard this from before is I usually don't do this. That's usually a lie because they're usually the best at it. So, fellas, ladies, if you've heard or have said, I usually don't do this, we don't believe you. You are an absolute if you do it. So the follow to that is actually no, this is the precursor to that. Say for example, you're talking to a young lady and you want to figure out her sex game. You want to see how good the pussy is, how good the head is, and
Mm-hmm.
you ask her. You be like, "Yo, how good is the head?" What black woman is great is I have no complaints, or I never get any complaints. Here's the thing: nobody ever complains. Only our people will say some shit like, "I usually don't do this, and I never get any complaints." Shout out to us. Shout out.
Oh man.
Hey, um, so do you know my nigga name Phyllis Brown?
I
Phyllis
know he's gonna.
Brown. Phyllis Brown Dick.
I
Sir.
knew he's gonna do it. I knew he's gonna do it. Oh, he's so
That's
funny.
called training. It's to teach you a skill. It's preparing you without telling you that we're preparing you.
Facts.
They say, I'm tickled. We say, you cracking me up.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they for black people is
I'm tickled.
listen, I
Yes.
never understood
Yes.
that. Like why would you say that long-winded shit? They for black people is people against us that are in authority or white people.
Yes.
They don't want us to be great. They don't want us to have shit. They said we can't bring our grills to work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. They on
Yo.
their way. They called them boys. That means they called the police.
Yep.
Oh god. Neat.
Usually voice
What
work.
irritates me
There we go.
more than every time somebody says something or try to crack a joke, they be like, on phone down, fam. Well, like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, say something else. Like, be for real. Or the first thing, how you know a person lying is. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, no, we
Yep.
don't get what you're saying. Tell us what you're saying. Like, bro.
That's right.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got all right. So I don't want to take over, but I have to do this because uh, dear white people, this is your moment. Um, this is your moment because we have to actually tell you words that we, as black people, had used, and now we have to retire them because you have ruined them. I'm
Yeah.
going to run off a list, and Shan, you feel free to cut me off or feel free to add on to the list. I have 12. We're going to start with the word cray cray. So cray cray is a word that Kanye and then we as black people started to say, you know what, that shit cray cray or shit cray, and white people actually took that and fuck. The word I hate because everything can be lit. People be like, you know what? I went outside, man. It's lit. Like what? Like everything can't be lit. So white people, y'all have ruined the word lit for me as well. Ratchet. Um, White people can't do ratchet shit. It's a black thing. Like when you think of the word and the term ratchet, it was because it was supposed to be derogatory that we turned into a positive. To the word nigga. Therefore, y'all can't use the term ratchet. Please stop doing that shit. More recently, this is not a ton of things that we do. The challenges and stuff like that. Some that like what's the challenge? White people, please stop doing this shit. Stop. It is not for you. The silhouette challenge, like no, no, we can still see. Stop it, please. So that for me, y'all gotta stop. We talked about this earlier on the show. Bleak. Want to say actually white people now because of the fact that it was a term that a girl on, I think she was famous on, not famous, but I think she said it either on Twitter or on Instagram, and they took the term and white people made it famous on social media because of her, and they didn't give her the credit. So fleek, we can absolutely retire. I don't want to hear it anymore from white
Yeah.
people though, just from y'all. Felicia. Do you know?
Bye,
Ask a
Felicia,
white
on
person that uses it.
everything.
Yo, the next time you hear a white person say "Bye, Felicia," ask them what film it came from, and if they cannot answer, just tap, do the little thing that other challenge that people doing where they tap in the screen, but just hit them on the forehead. Yeah, please, just do that, because yeah, Felicia is no, just done. Fake Air Forces and fake Jordan, they are not white folks. So please stop using the term drip. Slave, savage, anything like that, please stop using that as well. The word clout, I'm white people just using that shit because it's like, it's a replacement for any other word. Clout is not a term that white people need to be using, and we need to retire it as of such. And the term like blank the bag. So somebody be like, oh, I'm getting the bag or something like that. Y'all
Yeah.
can't say that either. So those are the white word. Those are the words that we are retiring tonight, only for white people, because y'all have absolutely ruined them by overusing them. Shan, do you have any?
That we need to retire for white folks.
Yes,
Um,
just for white folks though.
no, I don't have any. You said three of the ones I had.
You don't. So you don't have any on your list that you would like them to retire? The ones that we talked about earlier.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because I figured the ones that really bother me are the ones that you have. But the main one, sorry, excuse my villains in the back. The main ones that I would say is my main one that irks me. Can we stop having the conversation of every other race other than melanated black people, quote unquote, or African people using the N word? You just
Yes.
can't say it. I don't care where you grew up. I don't care how you say it. You just can't say it. You just can't say it. We don't need to discuss why you can say it, or if you're light enough, or if you're dark enough, or if you're brown enough. You just can't say it. You can't say it. If your
Yes.
people and your family and your generations have never been oppressed for being darker, or your skin being darker, or your hair being a certain way, you cannot say it.
Yes.
That's the
You
only
said it
word
better. I'm
that
point
bothers
where
me.
yo stop, just stop saying the shit. At this
Yeah.
point now, you just have to start popping people in the mouth. And I don't want to extend it to like the Hispanic and the Latinx people, but like if you had me as a father, like if my daughter does something wrong, I'm gonna pop her in the hand, be like, you know what, you said you did something wrong. You did something is that spank her, but I'm gonna be tap her on the hand and let her know she did something wrong, because if she continues to behave then behavior, and then it's something that she's going to continually, do when she's not around me. And that's where I see white people and even like, Hispanic and Latino people do as well. Like they that like placement word for every like what was it? Last to Costco. So I go to Costco and the guys were in the aisle and they're just using the term nigga is just like if it's a term to use.
Yeah.
No nigga, like you do that. And they're talking about shit about shopping. So he's like, my nigga, look at all this Deer Park. Like, we got to pick up 2 cases of it, nigga. Like, I'm like, you realize all the other words in the dictionary, you just don't have to use that one to make an emphasis on the statement. So please, like, I'm not even begging people anymore. At this point, you got to start slapping the shit out of people for saying stuff they don't mean and they don't know the actual background and history too. So the term nigger, please, white people, retire it. Hispanic and Latino people, I know sometimes y'all feel as though like you are a person of color and you can say it. Newsflash, yes, you are a person of color, but you are not black. You are not a nigger. You will never be claimed as a nigger. You can go anywhere on planet Earth and not be perceived like me. So I
Yeah.
do not appreciate, I am not a fan of, and I do not fuck
Yeah.
or condone with that term being used.
Yeah.
What's even more disrespectful is when I see black people or people that are white or Hispanic or anybody who is not black. When I say not black, I'm talking like black, African American, Jamaican, whatever you want to claim it as, a
Mm.
actual black person. When I hear you say that shit, I have to start correcting you because then I feel like if you see me in passing and you say that shit, now I'm making it acceptable for you. At
Yeah.
some point, people have to start being like, yo, like that's not cool. It's not cool at all because a lot of people do that shit and it's disrespectful and they know it's disrespectful and they keep doing it. So for me, the answer is always no. So me, I don't mind putting my hands on people because I ain't got nothing to lose anyway. But
Yes, you do.
anybody, no, I do. But my thing is like, if you're gonna blatantly be disrespectful in a term of just like saying that shit with your friends, I'm like, yo, what do you get from that? You don't get any brownie points for saying nigga. Like,
They
I
want
get it,
to
it's cool. Why
want
can't you
to
say?
rise out of people, or they looking for some sort of acceptance, but you don't get no acceptance. You are who you are.
But here's the thing: use replacement for the term nigga because, like, say yo or my guy or son,
Bro,
shit that honestly,
dude,
bro, like, dude, like the shit that
bro.
actually can complete a sentence. Like, imagine like the term. I'm gonna use the term in two different ways, and nigga in like another term. So I'm like, yo, this shit is just this food is fire. Like that sounds just like it can go anywhere. I could be in the middle of a restaurant and not be disrespectful by saying, yo, this shit is good, or yo, this food is delicious. Take that same sentence and put nigga there. Nigga, this food is delicious. Imagine a white person in a restaurant saying that. It don't sound cool, do it? Like it does not because it just doesn't. Now, mind you, when I'm at a barbecue and my uncle with the fucking slides in, with the toes out and everything like that, when he
With
is on the
toes
grill
out.
and he's handing me some food and I'm sitting there eating that shit and I'm like, yo, nigga, this shit is good. The reason why is because a black person made it and a black person is consuming it. That's one thing. But you, Mr. White Man, you, Mr. Latinx person, to be at that same barbecue, you can't go to me or my uncle and be like, nigga, this shit is good. You know why? Because if you're in our space and using that shit, you're gonna get slapped. Treat it as if you're always at the barbecue. And if you say that shit around too many black people that you don't know, you're gonna get fucked up.
Facts.
That's all I have to say about that. Sorry, guys.
No, we just had to correct. That's my one word that I just need for every other culture other than Black people, African people, people who get discriminated against for everything on earth, and dismissed, to not use that word. That's it. I got three more words, and then I got four more things to say, for like words Black people say, and then I'm done with the words I know. I have
Mm.
fit. When a person says, I'm trying to get my fit together, trying to get their outfit together, okay? The whole thing from head to toe. When a lady says that her hair is laid, it means they did a great job on her hair. Her hair is very straight, or her hair is done the way that she wanted. And if a Black person says these letters BIH, big, it's a short version of BITCH, but we're just, talking to friends in a friendly way. And then if a man says, man, that's crazy, that means he's lying and he can't come up with an excuse on why a woman has figured him out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If y'all have any more words for what a Black person says, lay it on me. Greg, do you have any more words?
I just have a couple more and I'm gonna do them quick. So number one is whenever you're out in a store or you're out anywhere and you tell somebody as a black person, you good, take your time. Only the huff and puff when you tell it in more than like seconds. and then in your head you be like, yo, I wish you would hurry the fuck up. That's shit black people do. Like, the scenario, I can't even put that in a sentence because like I see it. Like, say for example, like Shane, you and I, we go and we're at the, we're in line to check something out. And the person that's in front of us, they sitting there and they're taking their time. They're trying to get their credit card out and stuff like that. They look
No,
back
Greg,
at the
let's
line.
talk about the infamous shit. They buying lottery tickets.
Man, okay, so here we are. So they buying lottery tickets, right? They go. I can't even say it. It's so funny because I'm actually picturing this shit. But I'm sorry, it's that funny. I can't get it out. I cannot get it out. So you're going and you're buying the lottery tickets, right? And the person in front of you is buying tickets as well. But they look back at you and they're like, "Hey, I'm sorry. You're gonna go take a minute." And then you tell them, you're like, "No, you good. Take your time. Take your time." They take that meaning like they can keep taking as long as they want to take. So a minute goes, 2, 3, 4 minutes go by, and you sit there like, well, I already gave them the green light to take their time, but in your head you're like, yo, man, she would hurry the fuck up right now. And it's only been like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
Let me see what else I got. This is actually a shout out to my uncle. He was the only person I know that would be asleep and say, "Don't change the channel. I'm watching that."
Yeah.
That shit burnt. Oh my god, that hurt me so much. Let me see what else. Oh, this new one. This one is a new one for me. When people say one thing about me is I'm a blank. So whenever somebody says that shit, I'm like, oh yeah, that's only us. Only we say like one thing about me is I'm gonna go to the gym, or one thing about me is I'm gonna eat chicken nuggets at every restaurant. Like one thing about me is I'm gonna go get my nails done. Like that right there. Those are honestly some things that black folks say. On Clubhouse, PTR, pull a refresh. That's black. The gulag, that is apparently that's Twitch shit. That's not even black shit. So we just stole that one. So I'll just give them that. What else? Zaddy. I've heard you say this a few times, Shan. So shout out to you. So Zaddy, which is Zaddy. I did not know this until like maybe an hour ago. So that's on the list as well. And you've said this before. Got me twisted. What does that mean? Please explain that.
You got me twisted means that you think I'm about to allow you to do this stupid thing and I'm not. Or I'm not, again, I'm not the one. You got me twisted.
See?
Yeah.
I know we've gone through, at least from the notes that I have, at least 47 notes.
Facts.
Right now. I'm not finished though. Yes, they are.
Facts. What else? If somebody be like, I want to big up my friend, that means I want to encourage my friend. Shit. What haven't I said? I can't think
I
of.
have one. I have one.
Wow.
So I'll go through a couple DC slang ones. So DC slang, number one, if somebody says you're loafing, it's like, hey, you're lacking or you wasting time. So you're in the store, somebody's like, yo, you loafing, like, hey, why are you wasting time? You loafing. So there's that. Sice, and it's spelled SICE. That is pretty much saying that you're over exaggerating something. So if you know somebody's lying about something and like, either they're lying or they're exaggerating, that's what sicing means. Like, yo, you sicing the situation right now, or like you sicing. That's pretty much saying, I know you lying, but keep going. So there's that. Bet. It is not you going to the casino. It's not you going and playing spades or something like that. When somebody says bet and they're black, they're usually just agreeing with you. They be like, bet. All right, cool. Like,
or
it's pretty much like
if you piss them off and you do something and be like, so you're not about to pick up these plates off this table? Okay, bet. That means they about to fix it.
Yep. Look at that. I love us. I love us for real. Now, I'm scared to put these voicemails. I'm scared to hear these last few voicemails.
I ain't scared. I need to be educated on some more stuff.
Things black people say. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about. You ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out of. You know what I'm saying? What else? Bro, like I'm sick of dudes calling their women bro now. Like, when did they start doing that? Hey, bro. Man, we say some stuff, but I just wanted to say what's up to y'all. Good night. What's going on, y'all? This is Talk Show host. What's up? She Gets It Pod.
Thank you.
Good podcast. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely try to put yourself on Anchor. You know what I'm saying? Because Anchor distributes all your stuff to all the podcasts. So you're not only on stereo, you actually get distributed to all the podcasts is what I'm finding out. So keep it up, y'all. Peace.
Oh, talk to
Absolutely, man.
this up.
Absolutely.
We were born off of the Anchor. We have gone to other places now. Check out Young Black and Bothered on podcast platforms. That's Greg's podcast, and She Gets It in Cozy Room podcast on podcast platforms. You know what I'm saying? We on top of this
Yes,
thing.
indeed. Yes,
I think
indeed.
that white folks need to retire boy, and they need to retire. I come back with another one.
Yeah, boy is disrespectful. There's no way for white people to
Absolutely.
say boy to somebody or gal or girl to get something for you. No, it's not gonna go over right.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to retire y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the way they say it at all. They can keep that shit, please. Please
Mm-hmm.
take that.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Say cool, go to bed.
Well, what
Oh,
about
he
that?
already got blocked. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that.
I hear y'all point, and I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That people of other races should stop using the word nigga because we do give people a pass. But
Mm-hmm.
don't you think really that black people also ought to stop using the word nigga? I mean, because where we try to justify, we try to say it's Nigga, so it's not nigger, it's not er. But where does Nigga come from? What is its origin? Where did it start from? Just because we made it cool sounding, or we put a spin on it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a term of endearment now, doesn't mean that it's right. We got to look at the origin of the word and say, no, everybody needs to stop saying it, or it's open ground for everybody to say it. If a nigga gonna call a nigga, then why can't somebody else call a nigga a nigga?
The
You know
origin
what I'm saying?
the origin of the word was not in a negative light. Americans made it negative. Europeans made it negative. If you research it, it wasn't negative to begin with. Listen, we gonna focus on the fact that other races outside of melanated people cannot say that word. Don't worry about if black people say it or not, why black people say it or not. That's a whole nother level of now. Let's tackle that. But for right now, we focus on any other ethnicity that is not of melanated
Mm-hmm.
people to stop using that word. And then we can work on us
Yeah.
because the whole industry, media, music has trained everybody to be okay with this word, and that is not so. But they know if that word is said, they can attract black people in fashion and music and media, and that's why it's okayed the most. So we have to annihilate the outside using it and then move on to the inner level of why we use it and what can we do to not use it, and then that's when we could get rid of it. But we're not gonna have a discussion on why outside races could use that word.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
not that hard. I grew up in PG County, Maryland, like my whole
PG,
life, and
even
at a
more.
certain point, it was only like 3 Spanish people in my classroom, including me. And my mother taught me not to say that word, so I never used it. Yep.
Ooh, Ben
Yeah.
know. Ben be
Yeah.
knowing.
Yeah.
Raise
Yep.
a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away, no matter
It's
what
coming.
they tell you.
It's coming.
Raise a glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight. That's a little ditty for me. Hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you, Freddie.
Yes, indeed. Um,
This was a good show. I enjoyed myself. What about you,
absolutely.
Greg?
I absolutely love the show. Shout out a couple people, including Eve Ruth, Petty Perfect for being here pretty much the entire. Kev, obviously. There were a couple other people. Ghetto Girl. Have notes for everything you'll see in the show notes. I appreciate everybody who was in here leaving voicemails. If I didn't say your name, I apologize. I will get it for the next show. I mean, I love the fact that we are about to start, episode 701, where she gets it pod
Yeah.
on I appreciate the fact that people are, starting 2021 on a good note. And hopefully people go into February. If you didn't get all of your like New Year's resolutions done, start on February 1st. That's my birthday. And I hope that you do everything positive.
Hey, happy
And
early birthday, Greg.
thank you. Thank you. So for a show like Thangs Black People off the February, it makes me feel so happy, man. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, I might post it on February 1st.
Oh, look at that. Look at God. Look at God.
Yes. But this was Shan and that is Greg. Shan, you can find me on She Gets It Pod on Twitter and IG. You can email me at shegetsitpod@gmail.com if you have an ad that you would like to put on the show for your product, book, or your show. And what else? What else? Cozy Womb Podcast is my parenting podcast. If you skeeted and now you meet it. And for Greg is Young Black and Bothered. That's a podcast
Yes,
you can
indeed.
find on all platforms. Just Google it, put it in, hashtag it. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on IG. So don't be a stranger. We are here every Wednesday night and Saturday night.
Yes, indeed. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that you need to go ahead and, if you possibly can do it, because I know everybody's in the pandemic, please go and purchase some merchandise from She Gets It Pod. You can get that on, all the websites. I want to say it's, what is it, Teespring? I want to say it's Teespring. I don't know the
Yes.
exact site again.
So you don't get lost. Just go to www.whoisshan.com. And on there, on the shops page, you will find all the shops. And there is merch for Loudmouth Stereo. If you want a t-shirt, hoodie, or whatever you want for Loudmouth Stereo, is on there. We appreciate you. Thank y'all for coming through. The ones that always come through for us, we appreciate you. This would not be a good show without y'all coming in and dropping these words that we needed tonight. I hope you learned something if you're new to this. And if you think you missed the beginning of the show, you didn't, because we're going to play it on Young Black and Bothered and on She Gets a Podcast. If you think you missed the middle, you didn't. And this will be saved on the stereo app after it is done uploading, so you can play it back. But we did appreciate you guys tonight. We did. This is the last weekend of January. January felt like 10 years long, I know, but it's not. February is on its way, and February 1st, your motherfucking rent and your mortgage is due. So pay that.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? You done, Greg?
Now, I am done, but fortunately they are not, because our listeners have more to say. So we will give them, the last three voicemails, and we're going to get up out of here. So
yeah,
I'll hit the first one.
Yo, I really enjoyed listening to the show, you guys. It's great perspective, great talk.
thank you. We enjoyed your little singing.
Thank you so much.
Things black people say when they trying to kick somebody out their house that been there for too long. Hey, bro, what you about to do?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
That is true.
So in saying that, before we get into this last voicemail, what are y'all about to do? Because we're going to be closing out the show after this last voicemail. So
yeah.
I wanted to extend my gratitude again to Shane. So congratulations to 700 episodes of She Gets It podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the queen of podcasting. 700 episodes in. I need you to clap it up for her if you're on stereo. And I need you to go ahead and give her a 5-star review on iTunes if you listen on the podcast. With that being said, this is our last voicemail, and it better not be disrespectful. Here we are.
And
I'm pretty sure all black people say, "Who over there?"
Who all over there? Yes.
Before they go to anybody's house, they gotta know who over there.
Yes. Who all over there? Meaning, if you got somebody over there they don't want to deal with, they not coming. If you got somebody over there who all cooking, they don't want to eat if the wrong person cooking. And before we get out of there, happy birthday, Greg. I know it's a pandemic outside, but happy birthday. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. The whole pod fam appreciates you. And we gonna have a good year despite us being inside and shit.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, man. As always, I enjoy doing the show with you. I cannot wait to do 700 more episodes. So, in
Hey.
closing, everybody, we will see y'all on Wednesday. If you are on Clubhouse, you can follow. Shane is going to tweet out everything that you need to do in order to get into the birthday celebration as well as the 700 episode, because that's the more important thing. We're going to
Yeah.
definitely celebrate and have a sip on Monday. So, in closing, we will see y'all next week.
Come through. Peace.